Welcome back, viewers. This is the Treasures of Life show. And my name is Jonah Simba. My sign language interpreter is Irene Chebiwalt. Maybe I need to make a prayer for the show and for you. God, help the viewer to understand what we are sharing. Because these things are deep, and help the Treasures of Life show to be empowered to continue empowering the viewer. I encourage you to continue giving us your feedback. I know of psychotherapists who refer their clients to this show. This is not a show just for motivation and mental health. This is also a show for you to come in and just get blessed. You know, you may be strong, you may be feeling motivated, but you just come in just to get blessed. We share in the blessings whenever we talk to each other about things that give us strength and energy. That is why I encourage you to keep on watching us and giving us your feedback on 011980384. Continue giving us your feedback. And today I'm winding up this show on twisted gender roles in a certain way. And I pray that I wind it up with clarity, because I want to present to you something very important. You are original. Let nobody cheat you. You are a human being with an originality. You are original. Just the way you are perfect. You know, this generation is a generation of truth and a generation of reality. In fact, many of the people living in this generation do not put up makeup so much. Just observe around. There is some kind of slowdown on makeups. People are going natural. You see people going back to African attire, European attire. People are going back to some kind of roots. Even in the songs, I hear some people who sing some songs, they say, let us go back to our roots. Because there is an attempt in this generation to get back to originality. People are finding themselves. There is a great sense of originality in the air. That is important. Fakeness has a disadvantage. There is a lot of disadvantage in copying and trying to emulate and not being yourself. Let me encourage you to take stock of your life right now. Just be true to yourself. Where exactly are you? Where are you originally? There is some sense in you that tells you you need to be here. When you are honest with yourself, there are things that just relax on the inside of you. You've been fighting so much to gain wealth, to gain recognition, recommendation. You've been struggling so much to try and fit. But when you're true to yourself, you relax all that because you are perfect just the way you are. You don't need anyone's compliment for you to be you. God has already given you a chance to be alive and to be you. And that is why, even as I talk to you men and to you women, there is a need for us to restore the pure seed of humanity. We are losing purity. We are getting into fakeness. May we restore sanctity of life to our generation today. Let us restore that purity. There is the true virtue of humanity. You see, a human being may be wired towards evil. But truth be told, there is a yearning in humanity for honesty. Every human being craves for comfort. If you did not know it, true comfort can only come from love. Without love, humanity will feel rejected and left on its own. So for you to feel comfortable, you have to be loved. But then that love can only stem from you. You need to love yourself first. Accept yourself. You need to do that. You need to accept who you are. You may be in a small house. You may be lacking food. You may be in a third world. You may be not driving the car that you desire or not driving a car at all. But you need to love yourself the way you are. Appreciate you. You are alive. You are fashioned after God. What a privilege that you can breathe in and breathe out. That God can fashion you after Him. That, by the way, even if, God forbid, you died today, you have a spirit that will live forever. You have a soul that is fashioned after God. You have an eternity with God. That somehow the things that you've put in life today, the tears that you've shed, there is something in you that will restore it back to you, even in eternity. So it doesn't matter the warfare you're facing today. You may be greatly mistaken. You may be greatly misunderstood. Your children may never have understood you. You may have been broken-hearted. You may have been left by your loved one, maybe your girlfriend, your husband, or your wife. You may have faced divorce. You may even have faced a broken company or lost a job, or you may have faced the death of a loved one. There is something pure about you, just the way you are. You have God. You are perfect. That is why the devil is after killing and destroying you. You see, evil is after destroying humanity. Trust you me. It has worked in the past that way. When those who are Christian read the story of Moses, so many children were killed just because one child was being looked after, Moses. During the time of Jesus, so many children had to die just because one child was being sought after. This is a time of great dispensation where you are bearing the nature of God. So evil will try to destroy you, to put depression in you so that you kill yourself before the death of your time, before your time comes. Do not die. Stay alive. Stay alive. There is a vindication. There is a recompense. There is a reward. No one may know the good you're putting in the society, but there is a vindication. Those who shed their tears in prayer in secret will be rewarded in public. There are things that you may do and nobody seems to recognize it. There are battles that you may be fighting in secret and nobody seems to understand it. You are a pure seed. You are original. Nobody can fake you. Nobody can fake your story. God knows your story. It doesn't matter how much lies they may make about you on the social media. It doesn't matter the propaganda of politics. The truth is with God. Did you know that Jesus Christ, for those who are Christians, is the way, the truth, and the life? And those who hold on religion, did you know that God has the truth for all humanity and all generation? I encourage you to understand that truth lies in nature. Out there in nature, somehow, there is the truth. It doesn't matter what you're facing and you seem to feel like nobody will understand it. The earth was formed to hold you. There is power in this earth to carry you into your destiny. You know, there is destiny in your hands. You were let out of your mother's womb. Whether you like it or not, you will land into your destiny. There is a destiny fashioned for you. And by the way, that destiny does not just end with your physical death. It goes into your eternity. There is destiny for you. And that is what evil is fighting. If only you could understand that you are a pure seed. You have a body. Oh, how pure. You have a spirit. Oh, how pure. You have a soul. Oh, how pure. Do not gain the world at the expense of your soul. Do not get into evil. Do not twist your role as a man and a woman. Despite the pressure that you are facing, don't get into negativity. Don't get into murders and evil and all manner of twisted ways of life just to try and vindicate yourself. Leave it to God. Leave it to nature. Leave it to the truth of nature. In the process of time, you will be vindicated. You will be rewarded. I'm talking about a sense of originality. The truth of the matter is that vengeance lies with God. So do not commit suicide. Do not die before your time. You have a legacy and it lies with divinity. There is a memory that will be created for you. Go back to history. It is only men of purpose, men of truth, men of the right things that we want to bring into our future. It is only the pure seed that we want to bring into our future. We call our children John, Peter, Mary. We call our children Deborah. We call our children Teresa because of the nature of the people that bore this name. But then we call our pets all manner of names that we do not want to carry into the future. That is what we call our dogs, or what we call the things that we, do not hold on so much. That is what we call those things that we do not want to remember. Nobody wants to call their children after names of failure, names of things that never created legacy. Do not be cheated. Your tears may be poured. Your name may be twisted. You may be facing a lot of hate, social media, and all manner of evil, and causing you to wet your pillows with tears. But then, therein lies your legacy. Because you're a pure seed. And pure seeds are kings. They are queens. Go into your books. Go into history. Go into the good book, the Bible, into your religious books. Pure seeds survive the test of times. Pure seed are sustainable. Pure seed overcome drought and overcome adverse weather. Pure seed produces tough people, because tough times never last. But tough people do. Tough people overcome hate. Tough people overcome malice. They overcome strife. They overcome darkness and evil. Tough people carry angels. They carry heaven. They carry the purposes of God. Because tough people are a godly people. Tough people are a pure people. Tough people are a pure seed. That is what you need to birth into your future. Tough people carry prosperity right in them. Because in prosperity, there is hard work for virtue. There is a lot of prophecy, a lot of positive talk. Prophecy carries positive talk. Start prophesying now. Start speaking into your destiny now. Start saying, I'm well able. I am beautiful. I am successful. I am fit for the game. I am a man of destiny, a woman of purpose. I a man of power. And for Kenyans, if you understand Sheng, sema mimi ni msee wa nguvu. Mimi ni msee wa nguvu. I will not just end up, senseless, without purpose in life, and end up in a shameless grave or in a grave of dishonor. Men are born looking like their parents, but they die looking like their choices. May you make a proper choice today, because you will die looking like the choices you're making today. Guess what? You are a man and a woman who understands his role. You are a pure seed and nothing less. And that is what you are. Take it from me. If anyone else told you something else, tell them Jonah Simba of the Treasures of Life show told me I am a man and a woman of purpose. See you next week on the Treasures of Life show. Bye.